Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to do another budgeting video for my paycheck. My husband and I both got paid yesterday, which was Friday, and this is Saturday morning, so I'm still in my pajamas and I am going to budget my paycheck. Hopefully you enjoyed the last one, and I hope that you enjoy this one, so let's get started. Okay, so just like last time, I get everything out that I need. I have my home finance and bill organizer. I just got this at the Dollar Tree. Actually no, I got this one at the Dollar General. It was like $2. I have my wallet, my checkbook, a pen, my phone I use because I get bills sent to my email, and I also use it as a calculator. And then this is just my little file folder that I keep all of my cash envelopes in. So just like the last video, I will just flip to my September paycheck section, and I have it marked. There's two sides, so this is the 6th, and then this will be for my next paycheck. So I just go ahead and write down all of the bills that I know are going to be due from today till my next paycheck. So I only have a couple bills. I owe for my car, 2 of Carlos' student loans, our water and sewer bill, and then his BiPAP supply bill. And then at the bottom, I usually will write like miscellaneous things that I know are coming up that I need to budget for. I always put gas, and I always put groceries, and then anything else. So Carlo is having his diaper party today, so I actually kind of forgot to budget for that, but I remembered this morning. So it's just going to be a few people, so the budget's really low for food. I said $20. We have a store right down the street that has like really cheap food, so that's where he just went to get some food. So $20 is his diaper party food fund. So and then I got an email that my dog, I don't know if you can see, he's sitting beside me, he has a vet appointment coming up. He needs to be seen by the vet once a year. He has seizures, so he gets his medicine evaluated, and he also gets his rabies booster. And I can't remember how much that costs. I want to say it's between like $90 and like $125. I can't remember, so I budgeted for $100. I hope that's enough. I might just call the vet on Monday and ask if they could like give me an estimate for how much it'll be. But I budgeted $100 for that. And then my cat is diabetic and his insulin is running out, so I'm gonna have to purchase that. And I think that's around like $90. So I budgeted $100 because I can't remember how much it is. So $100 for that. Groceries, I always make $100. That seems to work. Gas, I always make $100. And then I ordered a few hoagies from my uncle. So that's $24. So I budgeted for that. And then I have a Pittsburgh appointment I have to go to this coming up Friday. So I always budget an extra $20 in gas because that takes like half a tank of gas. So that is everything. So what I'm going to do now, because I'm organized, I know what I owe, I'm just going to go down through my list and pay these bills, and I will be right back. Okay, so after I paid all of my bills, I have $1,292.10 left of our paychecks. I did go ahead and get cash out from the ATM yesterday because I kind of knew how much I was going to need. So I took out $340 in cash that I'm going to use to stuff my cash envelopes. You'll see that later. But the $340 is coming from right here. So the insulin was $100, groceries was $100, gas is $100, so that's $300. And then the hoagies and the extra gas money it's $44. I took out the $40. I have an extra $5 left over from something the past week in my wallet already, so that's why that was only $40. And then this for the vet visit is $100. Carlo did a side job, a computer thing he gets paid for. So that's always helpful. So that was $100. So I had that already in one of my cash envelopes, so I didn't need to pull that money. I knew I already had that 100. And then his diaper party budget, he had $20 left over from gas from last week, so he's just going to use that, so I don't need to pull that money. Hopefully he doesn't go over the $20 budget, but if he does, oh well, I'll figure it out when he gets home. So yeah, I pulled out $340. So after that, I have $952.10 left. Now, if you remember from my last video, my goal was to save $6,000 into a stork fund because I am about to have a baby in very soon. So I wanted to make sure I had at least $6,000 to cover, just to use as like my paychecks when I'm off on maternity leave, because I am going to be off for hopefully 12 weeks, and I only have 3 weeks paid from a job, so I needed extra money, obviously, because we need a paycheck. So I'm pretty sure I have enough money now saved. So I'm gonna go into my savings account and see how much money I need to put in there to make my $6,000. It's really nice. I have my bank has an app, so I can always get in here and look on my phone and see how much money we have in our checking and in our savings, and I can like transfer money, which can kind of be a good and a bad thing, because before I started like really budgeting, I would take money from our savings and put it into our checking and then spend it. So that's not good. I try not to do that unless like I absolutely have to, if we have like no money left and we, you know, something comes up. But it is nice to just, instead of running to the bank and transferring money into our savings, I can just do it on my phone. Okay, so right now in our savings we have $5,400.92. So we need $600 to make the $6,000. And if you remember, I said we had $952.10 left. So I'm going to go ahead and transfer $600 from our checking account into our savings account, and we will hit our $6,000 goal. That makes me so happy because I went to the doctor yesterday and I'm 1 centimeter dilated, 5 weeks early, so I can have the baby at any time. So I'm so glad that we hit our goal for $6,000 because I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to work. So that makes me very happy. Okay, we officially have $6,000 in our stork fund. Ah, that makes me so happy. It's really easy for me anyway to stay on track with budgeting, is to have one goal in mind. When I first started, I was thinking like, oh my gosh, you know, I have like 10 credit cards and we have so many school loans and we have a mortgage and car payments, and it gets very overwhelming. So if you just pick one goal, say it's a credit card of $200, that is your main focus. Put every single penny you have towards that goal till you hit your 200, and it will feel so good, and you move on to the next goal. So right now, for the past 2 months, my goal has been to hit this $6,000 in our stork fund, and we finally did it, and it feels so good. So definitely, that's a huge tip of mine. Keep one goal in your mind and just try to not focus on all the other debt you have, because I have so much more debt. But I knew this was a major goal and I had to reach it before I have the baby. So if you take anything away from these videos, just make sure you have one major goal in mind. Okay, so I'm just going to subtract that $600 from my checking account in my checkbook, and we'll see how much we have left. Okay, so we still have $352.10 left. So what I'm going to do is wait for Carlo to get back and see if he used any of the money, extra money from the checking account for the food. If he didn't, then I am probably going to transfer another $300 into our savings account, and then that'll leave us with $52.10. So in case I budgeted wrong, you know, too low for the vet visit and for the insulin, we'll be good to go. Alright, so hopefully you enjoyed this budget your paycheck video. The second one I've done. I hope that you're enjoying them. I like doing them because I feel like when you see someone actually budgeting their paycheck, instead of just like talking about it, it just makes more sense to see it like wrote down, like where is all their money going and how are they able to save so much money. So I do literally the exact same thing every time. Now obviously our bills are different every 2 weeks. Sometimes we owe more, sometimes we don't have as many. Our next pay, every other one is very tight because our mortgage will be due this next pay. So I can't say that much money whenever we owe our mortgage because it's so high. But yeah, hopefully you're getting some good tips. I hope that you enjoy these videos and that you'll come back in another 2 weeks to budget your paycheck with me. If you do like these videos, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.